the hell was that? I'll fucking kill you, you creepy motherfucker. Oh, yeah, that didn't scare me. Or make me wonder anything. Another note. Well, can I find something other than tinderboxes? It's just like that because we found that there. Give me... no, close it. Give me... give me freaking more lamp oil. Game. What? I picked up the note. Why am I doing this? No, what's going on? No!
17th May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped.
Am I playing as him
I
now?
fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
I don't trust this at
It was
freaking
waiting
odd.
for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness,
that
I
like
felt myself drawn to
A
the mystic
diamond,
light.
a crystal ball. Crystal ball!
Closing it in my hands.
Oh god!
The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Okay. Nice reliving my old self-memory again. Anything in here? More lamp oil? Please? Yeah. No. No. Open! No! Oh, 2 tinderboxes. Nice.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
What the fuck? Fragile but not breakable by hand. So I throw something into it. Okay. Quit it.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one.
Messing with me.
You hear
Good, more
that?
lamp.
If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Oh, thank God. Almost freaking nothing in there.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
What is going on? Freaking smash! Alright, I guess I have to read this one. Altstadt of Brennenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Altstadt, deep within the East Prussian woods, for centuries there's been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbour, Castle Brennenberg, the quiet Foskrad mountains stressed with scattered lakes is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. Or travelers should indulge themselves in such conversation, since it will be certainly serving as an exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twist on the tale, but there are some motives that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. The story reaches all the way back in time to the 30-Year War. It is said that the soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, rotted by the tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrible revenants, the most silently through the woods. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. Well, beholders are scary. You know, if they're talking about the D&D beholders, like the giant floating eyeball with all the tiny eyeballs coming off of it, that thing's like nightmare-worthy. They are called gatherers as they seem to follow some ambitions to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp and burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? The Visit Undone. Heinrich... let's just read this normal. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Elstad at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for the remnant of the kingdom past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwest glades, only to never be seen again. Damn. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever having visited Alstad, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who ever visited the sleeping hamlets in the world, and what happened to him? The immortal Baron. The Baron of Brennenberg lives in his reclusive life with his family in his castle near Alstad, and like most of these noble birth rumors are inherited alongside with title. Researching history reveals a little before the castle was soon fired by the late 16th century and was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from Rhineland, claimed the rule as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region flourish and remain popular throughout his presumed life. The family has been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago. Wow, old. Lived through the time of occupation and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle along with great leaders of the country. So basically a really old Baron is living here. Is that what I'm to get from this? It won't budge, it's locked. Oh, guess I have to pull all of these. Light it. Light it. Oh, what? Oh, do I have to pull these all fast? Looks like I have to pause it here. But I will continue shortly. Until next time. Boop.